there, this is John here from IPGCE.com. I'm just going to go through how to make the application with the University of Cumbria for the PGCE. So first of all, when you log in using our information, you'll be presented with this current checklist. What we ask you to do is to first of all go through what you will be doing. So first of all is the personal details. So here's an example of what we've done already. So if you've got a middle name, so we've got Mr. Carl Peter James. Put in your date of birth, very simple, known as whatever your first name is. If you've got any previous surnames or names that you were known as before, maybe in a previous marriage or whatever, you can put those in here. Put your gender in here, and then country of birth, so where you were born. So there you go. And then your legal nationality, so we can just put this in here, Austria. Dual nationality, so if you've got more than one passport, you can put that information in here. Again, that's not compulsory. Your country of residence, this is where you're currently living. So, Kyle is living currently in China. Have you been living in the UK for the last 3 years? Yes or no? If no, click no. Where have you been living the last 3 years? Yeah, again, China. Ethnic background, again, this is not compulsory, so it's entirely up to you whether you want to put this in or not. We can just put any other white background. Have you previously applied or studied with us? If you haven't applied with the University of Cumbria, put no. If you have, click yes. And then this last one here, which is you might need to scroll down to see, is whether you have any disability that you're aware of that might impede your study at the university. So if it's no, just say no, none impairment. Again, this is not compulsory. You don't have to do it if you want. Click save and continue. Okay, so then this next one here is information about the Again, I'm just going to go through this very, very simply, very quickly. Again, you can put whatever you wish in here. Of course, the more accurate, the better. So I just put it in with the plus. You can have it with the telephone and also with the mobile. Correspondence address. Okay, so again, this is not. So again, you can put this information in if you want. Again, just copy and paste from the top one to make sure that it's correct. Make sure you put in the telephone number. Make sure you put in the correct email address. So again, this can be the same one that you've already done already, or it can be a different one. Entirely up to you. But I would try and keep everything consistent. So click again, click save and continue. This next one here is the agents. So we've already filled this out for you. So then you can just skip this one, save and continue. Qualifications again. University of Bristol. Type of qualifications: academic. So you just type in whatever your bachelor's degree, degree undergraduate. Master's science. Okay, so then you have in here. Okay, so again, just fill out the information. Okay, this is just the ones that we're doing in here. So upload your certificate. So again, browse your certificate. Make sure it's uploaded. Make sure it's not too big. If it is too big, maybe just compress it. So in this part here, this is the actual certificate, and then this next bit is the transcript, which again is really important. Make sure it's not too big. Okay, so this one here, accredited prior learning. So if you've done a qualification that you think might be used to give you credits towards this current qualification, you can put yes. If not, you can just click no. Is English your first language from a majority English-speaking country? Yes, it is. Okay. Save and continue. So this can be school. Okay. Full-time, part-time, full-time, days of employment. Okay, so then just put in your current role. This can be the single role that you can have, professional mentorship or memberships, none. Okay, click save and continue. Personal statement, yes. Browse computer, you can upload this. Go. Make sure it's a document. Oh, sorry. Okay. I guess that this needs to be a PDF. Okay, so just make sure this is a PDF. So if it's not a PDF, change it to a PDF and then move on. Save and continue. Do you require a visa to study in the UK? No. Are you British citizen? No. You can just put yes in here, to be honest. I don't think it really matters. Do you have a reference to upload? Yes. So in this one here, you can upload just one reference is normally sufficient. Again, make sure it's a PDF. Sorry. Okay, so just a single reference is fine. Professional title. It can be anyway. It doesn't have to be your head of school. Again, save and continue. Okay, this next one here is who's going to pay for it. If your school's paying for it, but employer, if you've got another person paying for it, or it's just yourself, then just put self. Percentage from this, 100%. Save and continue. Data protection. How did you hear about this course? Okay. Yeah. So then it shows all the things that you've done here. All done. I understand. By clicking here. So make sure you click on both of these here because this is the one that gives us the access to what you're doing, and it will help you with doing the application. So click submit. And you should get final confirmation, and you can have a look at the review the application if you wish to. Thank you very much. Bye.